Hi and welcome to Cheekyricho Cooking's Larb Moo, which is a Thai dish using pork and lots of fresh herbs and some vegetables. It's spicy and it tastes delicious. The ingredients are in the recipe box below. It's really quite economical, so let's get started. The first thing we've got is some Thai sticky rice, and we're just going to dry roast that in a pan just for a couple of minutes until it gets a little bit of colour on it, like a golden sort of colour. Okay, we're just going to use a wok on a very low heat and just get a little bit of colour on that. Then we're going to crush it all up in a mortar and pestle and put it to one side, and it's actually used raw. You don't boil it at this stage. Okay, keep your eye on that. You don't want it to burn, you just want it to get a little bit of toasted colour on that. Just on a fairly low heat. While that's happening, we're just going to chop up one of our spring onions. This is just fresh out of our garden. Into pieces about so big. Okay, and just put that to one side. See that little bit of colour that's happening on that now? Nearly done. Power's off on our wok, and we're just going to put that rice into a mortar and pestle and give it a rough grind. You could use a spice mill if you wanted to. Okay, now just tip that into our stone crushing vessel and just give it a light pound. You want a bit of texture there, you don't want it into powder. You could do it in a spice mill, but just pulse it if you're going to do that. Okay, just while we're crushing up our roasted rice on a medium heat, we add some oil to our pan and we're going to fry off our pork mince. And we need it to be quite cooked. Break it all up. Okay, our rice is all crushed up now. We'll just put that to one side. Our meat is pretty well cooked, and we are going to add our green beans. Stir those all around with some fish sauce, a little bit of pork stock, homemade pork stock, our dried chilies, and we just want to reduce that stock down a little bit, and that'll intensify the flavour. Okay, we're going to send in a bit of crushed fresh chilli, some palm sugar. The palm sugar comes in a container like that, okay, and you just break off a chunk and then use it as you see fit, and it gives it a nice rich caramel sort of sweetness. We can sprinkle that in there. I quite like the taste of it, so I've got a bit more than you normally would use in there. If you can't get that, you could use muscovado sugar or alternatively a little bit of brown sugar. So look at that, 2 teaspoons there. Okay, we'll just reduce that down a little bit. Now we have some of our fresh limes off our lime tree. They're quite difficult to squeeze because they're so small. So I've just got a Mexican elbow and I'm going to use that. It's all the juice out of it that way. So I like it quite tart, so it balances the sugar that I just put in. Okay, and we've got that one there for a spare in case we need it. Okay, normally you would be using a herb called Culantro, but I don't have any of that and I can't buy it anywhere, so I'm just going to use regular cilantro. It's a little bit different in flavour, but it's straight out of our garden and it does not get any fresher than that, so we're just going to cut that up really roughly. Like anything, when you remove the moisture, the flavour intensifies, and that is what this pork stock is doing at the moment. Now you can see this stock is starting to thicken up a bit now, and we're just going to start putting in our lime juice. This is a bit quicker if you've got bigger limes, of course. Just turn it off now. Send in our chilli, our shallots, and just very finely diced. Our spring onions, 1 spring onion. Just turn this all around. And you can see all those vibrant colours, the red of the chilli, the green of the spring onions. You've got some green beans in there as well. Just tearing up some Thai basil, don't worry about chopping that up. And we're going in with some mint. Last thing, so just some mint leaves. These are tiny little mint leaves. All these herbs were growing about a half an hour ago. Plenty of flavour there, and they're very tender as well. A coriander, and the heat of that dish is going to sweat down those herbs. And then it's just in with our ground roasted rice for crunch. Okay, serve this with some steamed rice. It's light, bright, fresh, and colourful. Hope you enjoyed this little cooking demonstration of Cheekyricho Cooking's Larb Moo. If you would like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, just check out our Cheekyricho Cooking channel, and don't forget to please subscribe, and do come back and visit us again soon. We've got so much more to show you, and we're uploading lots of videos. And thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Okay, we've just got some steamed rice here. Pop it into a little bowl and then upend it on the side. Fan our little leaves out so that the shiny side is up, not the dull side. And then pop on some of our gorgeous Thai salad, Larb Moo. And there you have it. Doesn't that look special? There you have it. Cheekyricho Cooking's Larb Moo, a Thai spicy pork salad. We'll taste, shall we? Look at all those gorgeous herbs there. So fresh. You've got sweet, salty, sour and hot. Plenty of texture in the roasted crushed rice. And of course the herbs are nice and crisp as well. Thanks for watching.